Folks, I'm Saurabh Adhikari and today we'll make Tres Leches Cake. This is a Latin American cake which is essentially a sponge cake soaked in 3 types of milk. And that is what Tres Leches means. It means 3 types of milk. This is a very straightforward recipe. Let's check out the ingredients. So in ingredients, we have 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 1.5 cups of evaporated milk, which is about 350 grams, 1 3/4 cups of sweetened condensed milk, which is about 400 grams, strawberries about 6 to 10, 1 cup of granulated sugar, 7 eggs separated into egg yolks and egg whites, about 5 tablespoons of powdered sugar. Salt to taste, we'll add about 1/4 teaspoon. 2 cups of heavy cream, about 3.5 teaspoons of vanilla essence, 1 3/4 cups of milk, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and a pinch of cream of tartar. We can use vinegar or a lime juice as well as a replacement. So this recipe will make 2 cakes, one in a 12 by 9 inch pan and another in a 6 inch round pan. First, we'll mix the dry ingredients. In the all-purpose flour, I'm adding about 2 teaspoons of baking powder and a pinch of salt. This is about 1 by 4 teaspoons of salt. And mixing this well. It's done. So now I'll start making the egg yolk mixture. I've taken a large bowl. I'm adding all the egg yolks in this bowl. And I'll start whisking it with an electric mixer. Now I'll gradually start adding sugar. I have to add 3/4 cup of sugar gradually till the color of this mix becomes yellow or pale yellow. So this is done. This should be the color of the mixture. Now I'll add slowly 3/4 cup of milk in here and mix it completely. So the yolk mix is ready. Let's start making the meringue. So now we'll make meringue. In order to do that, I'm adding all the egg white into a big bowl. And I'll whisk it till it's bubbly. So see, there are so many bubbles. Now I'll add cream of tartar. This helps to stabilize the meringue so that it does not break. So I'll add a bit. Yep, that should do. You can use vinegar or lime juice instead of cream of tartar as well. Now I'll start to add sugar gradually till we have stiff peaks in the meringue, and I'll show you what it means. So see, so we have stiff peaks. This process is very important because meringue gives that lift to the cake. Here we don't have butter, if you have noticed. So it is essential to get this right. In order to make the batter, I have the egg yolk mixture and I'll gradually add the flour and mix it just enough to incorporate the flour in this mixture. You don't have to overdo it. So see, the flour has started to incorporate and I've added all the flour. Now, I forgot to add vanilla. So I'll add about 2 teaspoons of vanilla here. And I'll mix this well. So see, now this mix is ready. Now I'll add meringue to this mixture. Now I'm starting to add meringue to this mixture. I'll slowly add this so that the meringue does not deflate, because that's what gives the lift to the cake. So I'll add in about 1/3 and I'll cut and fold. So cut and fold on itself. And I'll continue doing this process till it's incorporated well. So our cake batter is ready. See, it's well combined and it's fluffy and it's very, very thick. Now it's time to transfer it to the baking pans. So as I mentioned earlier, I have a 12 by 8 inch baking pan or 12 by 9 inch baking pan, and I also have a 6 inch round baking pan. So adding the batter slowly to this. So this is the 12 by 8 or 12 by 9 inch baking pan, and this is a buttered pan which is a 6 inch one. I'll add the remaining here. Now I'll flatten the surface of each just to make sure the rise is even. Now it's time to bake. I'll bake both of these at 350 Fahrenheit for about 180 degrees centigrade for 20 to 30 minutes. Just tapping a bit to make sure we release all the air bubbles. So now it's time to make 3 leches or the milk mixture, starting with condensed milk, evaporated milk, just mixing a bit, and then regular milk. So it's mixed well. Now I'll keep it in the fridge for it to get cold. So see, the cake is so lovely color, beautiful light brown color. And if we insert our toothpick, it should come out clean. There's nothing there on the toothpick. So now I'll let this cool on the rack in the pan for about 30 minutes till it's completely cold, and then we'll add the 3 leches or the milk syrup. So now our cake has cooled down completely. So I'll take a fork and make holes in it. This will help the cake to absorb all the syrup. So this should do. I'll slowly add the syrup, starting with the edges. It might look like a lot of syrup. The cake is going to absorb it all. So I'm starting to put it along the sides first, because those are the tougher ones typically when you bake a cake, so that they get to absorb everything. And this will also prevent the middle portion to become soggy. See, it's so quickly absorbing everything. So in order to make whipped cream, it's pretty easy. I'm taking the heavy cream, adding it into a big bowl, Then taking vanilla, about half a teaspoon of vanilla, not a lot. A bit more. Yep, this should do. And then adding the powdered sugar. Now start whisking till it is stiff. The whipped cream is ready. I'll store in the refrigerator till the cake cools down. So I've taken out the green portion of the strawberries. Now I'll slice the strawberries thinly for garnish. So the cake is cold now. It has been more than an hour. So I'll layer this with the heavy cream. So now the frosting is done, and let me start layering it with strawberries. You can make any design that you want to. I'm just making, I'm not that good at it, but I'm just making whatever I think would look good and giving it more of a rustic feeling. So our Tres Leches cake is ready. This will have a very moist texture with a fruity feeling on the top. So let's enjoy this cake. So this was the recipe for Tres Leches cake. Try it out and let me know how it turned out for you in the comment section. And yes, if you like my video, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel.